to Angel Radio Tarot. I'm your host, CC. Nice to have you here. Wonderful to have everyone. I hope you're doing well. I hope the volume's working. If you're not subscribed yet and you want to join the chat, hit that subscribe button. And you can join the chat and let me know if the volume's working properly. And of course, today's general reading is for any time. Hi, Tony, Tui, new subscriber. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Many of you have asked, how do you get a personal reading? And right now with the channel is so new, growing every day. Things like memberships and donations. It's going to take a hot minute for the channel to grow and hit a certain earmark. And you can help by subscribing and by sharing and hit that notification bell so you know when I'm joining. And really, it's the number of subscribers and how many hours the channel has played. So leave me playing in the background. Explore the channel, take what resonates and leave the rest. When these messages reach you, then that was the time that they should reach you. So enjoy them as they apply to you. Let's see. So how do you get a reading? You can make a donation to my Venmo account. Is at Angel Radio Tarot. And then I will, you include your question there. And then make sure you use your YouTube handle. And I'll send you a link through YouTube. Right now, that's the easiest it gets. The whole membership thing and the whole paying through YouTube, making donations to the channel. I gotta have like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of playtime. So those things will come as the channel grows, and that's how you can help. If you are the first commenter on any of my videos or shorts, include your question, and you can be the winner of the first commenter free read giveaway, a 15-minute pre-recorded personal read. And it is a link that I'll return to you in your YouTube comment. So include your question, and if you see me on any other platform, make sure you report that and don't give them any money because I'm only on YouTube. Welcome to Angel Radio Tarot. Let's get started. There is... there's a reset happening. Seven of Swords. So we've got the Chariot card. Let me get my book out. Just as I was getting set up just a few minutes ago, I was reaching for arranging things. I had a tablecloth on here, and I flicked and dumped an entire 16-ounce glass of water across the tabletop. That might be relevant for some of you. You might be awash in something. What I got at that moment was that somebody was going to have a household leak, like a pipe burst. Yeah. Occasionally, I will have readings, live readings, where I take the first few questions. Today is not one of those. So we'll just do a general reading and let this hit you how it lays. I'm so glad you're here. Let me know where you're hailing from in the comments section there. And let's see. This news coming in. It's coming in on the Chariot card here. But the Death card inverted. Now this is somebody being resistant to a change that needs to happen. The Seven of Swords is what rounds this out, and that's going to really tell it for us. Seven of Swords. I'm so glad you're here. You look amazing. You smell great from here. Design, attempt, wish, hope, confidence, also quarreling, a plan that may fail, annoyance. The design is uncertain in its import because it signifies a wide variance, but the whole deal was somebody was sending some kind of unaliving of your ego, really. Someone was really had a big plan in place to do this, to make this happen for you. And once they hit the execute button on this plan, there was no backing out of it, and it failed. It blew up in their face. Absolutely blew up in their face. Do we know who this person is, or is it by the flavor of their temperance there? Let's see. I get that that is like an isolated event for some of you or one of you. Let's see. Who is that? Who is that? The Four of Swords. Tried to get away from me there. The Four of Swords. In its inverse, wise administration, circumspection, economy, avarice, precaution, testament. Somebody's going to come to you, or someone is going to come to you with news of this. That's where the Chariot came into play. There's news of this coming to you, that someone has intended for your failure. You've got an advocate here. Okay. Okay, so that's for some of you, not all of you. Let's move on to the next. What do we got? Oh, there's a secret involved. Someone still does not want you to know what's going on. This person coming, is this the same vibe? Take this how it hits you. Yeah, you're being advised to hold your tongue about what you know. A gift is being brought to you. This don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Oh, so what is the secret they have? What is the secret they have coming to you? Justice. And there's going to be some money involved. If you can hold your tongue on this, if you can keep from, if you can just like hold your tongue, wait it out, and let the cogs of this machine do its working for you. Because if you know about it while it's going on, you're gonna flub. You're gonna show pride, or you're gonna show some. You're gonna give it away. You're gonna give it away. They need you to not know, so that you don't give them away and try to do something for you. Is that vibe? There we go. There we go. Queen of Pentacles turned down. Who was hiding there? The Nine of Pentacles. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles. She's standing up tall in prudence, safety, success, accomplishment, certitude, discernment. So this is like emotionally and intellectually mature individual that is in their prime, working with wisdom, working like I'm getting that this is somebody that's a little bit ahead in their years. With the Queen of Pentacles turned down, this is somebody that is wise beyond their years. They've got, and people are mistaking this for grace. They have grace, but they're affording this person maybe an expectation of maturity that is beyond them, because they are just smart enough to keep their mouth shut and sit down and learn something. Queen of Pentacles. People who should be peers are starting to idolize. And you don't know anything more than they do. Maybe, I'm guessing here that it's probably a good idea. They think you know more than you do. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Evil, suspicion, suspense, fear, mistrust. This is a good time to play dumb. Let other people do the talking. Let other people do the talking. If you create that awkward silence for them, they will fill it. Hi, Yosa. Thanks for subscribing. Hi, Zek. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Well, if it feels like a general energy, it is. It is. Because I'm getting snippets of things. It's like Today's reading is more of detail fillers for certain people. For some people, you may be looking for a little, just, you've got a little red flag there. Somebody's got a red flag. They just need a little bit of confirmation here. That's what I'm getting. Today is a day of confirmations. Some of you are going through confirmation of some kind, a religious or a legal confirmation, being confirmed for a public seat, being confirmed for public responsibility. Okay, what else? I'm so glad everyone's here today. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. Hi, Emmanuel. Nice to have you. Thank you for joining. Well, you guys are just growing the channel so fast. Okay, we're back at the Chariot and the Four of Swords. There's more to be had here somewhere. Something shifted in the timeline as we apply our intuitive wisdom here. Our awareness plays into the butterfly effect, and we get a little more feedback. While we're here in the frequency, we get that little more feedback. Yeah, so we already know someone was trying to come in with that failure. But with that failure, or that attempt having failed, because it's absent here now. It is absolutely absent here. This, I want to reiterate on this Four of Swords and make sure this is still sending us the same message. Wise administration, circumspect. Yeah, continue to be cautious, but it doesn't give the Four of Swords. It's not giving the kind of like paranoid kind of feeling, like they're not following you anymore, but you still need to be cautious. So somebody was able to take care of that business. Thank you for that follow-up. Thank you for that follow-up. So what you can do during a general reading and while you're listening along is to just focus your question in your own mind and focus your attention on the reading here. And you may find that the reading begins to curve toward your story arc a little more specifically. You're able to generate that connection between us using me as a conduit. I am just the tunnel. I claim no responsibility or authority here other than over my own eyes, over my own intuition. Six of Pentacles. Somebody is, you've come into, someone here has come into, and by faith, enough of financial kickback here. You've got one coming. No, I get that this has already been approved, or it's what is that? What is that? There is cash money that is in distribution. Sorry, I just got hijacked there. That was all that was intended. Some of you are needing to stick to yourself. There has been an injustice, or there's one coming. You're being advised to tuck and cover. You're being advised to tuck and cover. Is there more on that? What are we doing? I'm getting a lot of snippets today, a lot of downloads, a lot of disconnected downloads. So this is why I'm thinking that this is pretty specific for you folks. So just stay tuned. I do encourage your questions and your messages, but during this live read, we'll just stick to me focusing on channeling for you, and then get your questions answered that way. Seven of Pentacles down facing. About once a week, I'll have an open read. It'll be like 3 questions. Got a down card. walk for it. That Four of Swords is back. That Four of Swords popped right back at us again right here. What I'm getting here is this, again, a continuing, this is just a very cautious time in history, cautious time in, I don't know, like finances, everything's kind of on hold. I get that just like on hold feeling. You're on hold, you're being put on hold. You're ready to go. Yeah, that's what it is. You got your stuff ready to go. If this is like trying to do business in the second week of December, you're fucked. You just got to wait. There's nothing you can do. The business is not going to happen. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. I've got melodies in my head. Someone's trying to distract you with melodies. Someone's trying to seduce you. Page of Swords. More evil side of the qualities of Secret Service, vigilance, spying, examination, the qualities thereof. That's why this is coming back again. It's the dark side of it, but there's some separation here. Like there's you being aware of it, right? And then just like being aware of the persistent nature of the situation is that you're not in direct responsibility anymore, but you're still being watched, you're still in the storyline for somebody else's. Somebody else got in trouble with something and you're getting looped in their peripheral. Seven of Pentacles. Is this going to cost you money? Are they going to cost you money? Oh, these motherfuckers. Because this isn't yours. You need to watch who you're hanging out with. Cause for anxiety regarding money which it may be proposed to lend. Somebody might be coming to you with a sweetheart deal to be a narc on somebody. Don't be a douchebag. It's just going to get you swept up in this like fucking cloak and dagger lifestyle. You can do it if you want to. Like if that's where your head needs to be. But I tell you, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be really uncomfortable. The Fortnite camper. Oi. Oh, Jesus. I don't even want to know what my Fortnite stats are right now. Jeez. How are you doing? Nice to have you. Come on, come on, come on. What do we got? What do we got? Thank you. 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups inversed. Thank you for joining me for this general read. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. The Hierophant, upright, guarding over what you're doing. You may be leaning into your spiritual. You may be leaning into your spiritual heritage. Or you're making your own spiritual heritage. Someone's trying to tell you how to do it, or you're resisting. Oh, wow. Who's resisting here? What the fuck are you bucking up against? Oh, all of that. Oh my God, please. All of that noise and drama. Let's get a quick read here. There's a lot of partying, a lot of blind partying. People, you're hanging out with people that you don't know. Your ability to get in your Two of Pentacles upside down here, and then the Magician upside down with the Knight of Cups on its side, trying to cover the King of Wands. And oh no. Yeah, so somebody's hanging out with the wrong crew here. They're going to try to get you drunk, partied out. They're going to slip some shit on you. And it's going to it's going to get you bad sick. You're not going to be able to get the hangover out of it. Because this hangover is going to happen in jail. And you're going to have to bail pay big fat money to get out of this, and then you're just going to have to walk away from it anyway. I'm like, try to make the best of it. We've got the 8 of Cups upright, so something that was a big deal is going to taper off into not such a big deal anymore. Your problems are going to get so fucking big that what used to look like a problem is not going to be like any kind of big deal anymore. So we've got the Chariot on its head, the Star, the 9 of Pentacles, and then see, we've got the Death card on its side. God, I wish I could pick this spread up, but it's toxic. Yeah. And it's all Pentacles. All Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles on its head. 4 of Pentacles on its head. King of Pentacles on its head. The Chariot's on its head. And then the Death card sitting on its side. You're going to lose your mind with this. You're going to lose all of your money. Jeez, and it's a fucking setup. Because it's down here on the floor. They are wanting you to not know that this is intentional. Oh, jeez. So how I know that this is intentional? Look who is here hoarding over our original process. The Queen of Cups on her head, but tilted off to the side. So we know whenever she's on her head, she's a nasty, nasty, conniving cunt. And she's tilted because she's still playing like she's a nice lady. She's working you, and you're not supposed to know. You're being seduced into this whole thing. Somebody is going to fucking drug you and set you up for massive legal consequences. It's going to end up in jail time, losing all your money, all your fucking ego, all your prospects, and it's going to last a long time. So watch your ass and who you're hanging out with. 9 of Wands is going to lead you right off the edge of the table. That's going to be her bait. Who's the 9 of Wands? This is going to be a shit, man. And it comes down to the company that you keep. Right now, you're being advised, because the last read had the Hermit card in there. You're being advised to say thank you, no thank you. Don't piss these people off. Don't attract them in any way. Don't look interesting. Be the most boring motherfucker that lived. You do not want these people's attention. So the card signifies strength and opposition. If attacked, the person will meet an onslaught boldly. Formidable may prove to be a formidable antagonist. Delay, suspension, and adjournment. So this person that the Queen of Cups in a nice lady face is going to be sliding you this person to come in to literally knock you off the table, knock you off the tableau, knock you off of this entire freaking frequency. If you were coming up, if you were finally getting somewhere in life, if you were finally getting your feet up under you, you were getting some professional clout, maybe getting some position, something enough that this person was threatened enough to at least find you interesting to want to knock off whatever mound you have built up for yourself to stand on. And that's all it is. It's just petty curiosity. This is somebody coming in, not even poking an injured bird, but just poking a worm with a stick or something. That's how they look at it. So how is this gonna sit for you? Because this is where they think you are, right? This is where they think your understanding stops. They don't believe that, because this is still, she's sitting right upright. They don't believe that you could ever even see her this way. Let alone all that she's going to lead you right off the deck with. And this is like this plane of existence. It's not about obliterating you. It's about setting up the situation to watch you obliterate yourself. That is their greatest pleasure. 3 of Pentacles. Some of you, you're related to this person. This may be the matriarch of your family. I know. Oh, but he's a Christian. That don't mean shit. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Mediocrity in work, otherwise puerility, pettiness, weakness. The Nine of Cups. And that's the Nine of Cups inversed. Truth, loyalty, liberty, but the readings vary, including mistakes and imperfections. They're hoping that you are gonna, what? That they can seduce you. They're hoping that they can really just suck all of your Hierophant power, suck all of your spiritual power, suck all of your phenomenal cosmic energy. They want to vampire on you. And they're going to do that by feeding you to this churn, feeding you to this machine. And I bet you anything, they're going to be, if they're in your family, they're going to come in and play the hero to try to save you from this. I don't like this. We're just going to go ahead and put the rest of that down there with the rest of that and let it simmer and cleanse and shake off whatever that was about. Let's get in here with something else, a different deck here. Shit, somebody wants something bad. Somebody wants something. I see a car. I see a car. Someone here wants a car, wants your car. Thank you, Nani. Thank you. I rebuke. Get the fuck up off my cards. Get the fuck up. Oh, I see a card pop back up again. Who's being someone's in motion coming toward you. Is someone coming toward you? Someone's coming toward you. I see a car. The bird is in the cage. Some. The bird is in the cage. Is there time for this? What bird are we talking about? What are we talking about here? What bird are we talking about? Why? What will we do then? Tell me the truth. Drink a glass of water. Take a beat. Let's take a beat. Let's get some direction on here. Got some messaging coming through, but it's kind of... What is that? I'm getting download. This isn't download so much as I'm getting direct communication from someone that's trying to reach one of you. Some of you. What is this? What are we doing? I'm going to tap into the somnambulist. What do we know? Who's here? Who's trying to reach through? That's what it is. I'm getting foggy at the same time. You ever try to open your eyes in a dream, but it just keeps getting darker? It's because you're opening your eyes in real time while you're dreaming of your motor skills take over and you're trying to open your eyes. So you're simultaneously pulling yourself out of the dream while you're engaging in lucid dreaming. That's significant for some of you. Some of you feel like you're sitting in a dream. Some of you, this meditation, some of you is trying to reach. Oh, okay. Okay. Whoever's trying to reach through right now. The harder they keep trying to reach through, the stiffer and thicker the veil gets. Okay, so don't try so hard. Someone here watching is trying to meditate their question through, which was advised. Okay, take a deep breath. Don't push so hard. Okay, what are we doing here? let it flow. Let it come to naturally. Let it float to the surface. Let it float to the surface. That's right. Yep. I'm getting vision now of where you try to reach into the water to grab the leaf, but you disturb the water and push the leaf away from yourself. Okay. What? This cards aren't talking, but I'm getting all this noise right now. What do we have here? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Well, this break is brought to you by spirits that want me to remind you that if you would like to support the channel, hit that subscribe button and watch as many hours as you can tolerate. That's what gets the channel up to an earmark where we can start doing subscriptions and memberships and special readings and get you that singular personal question answered a lot easier than this. But if you'd like to support what I'm doing here while I'm growing the channel, you can make contributions to, wait for it, Angel Radio Tarot on Venmo. And if you see me on any other platform, don't give them any money. It's not me. I am only on YouTube. I'm CC with Angel Radio Tarot. Your mama, someone's getting sassy. That's what I want to see. Lighten the mood here. That's right. Spirit is driving this. Spirit is driving this. Chicken noodle soup for the soul. Humor, laughter. An ex has got your name in their mouth. Somebody here, your ex is talking. And you can feel it. Blue eyes. Someone here has blue eyes. You're looking at blue eyes. No, somebody here has blue eyes, or the person you're thinking of over there has blue eyes. Your ex has blue eyes, or you have blue eyes. Not waiting for, it's what you don't want them to know, or what you don't need to say to them directly, is the card that just dropped. Because it dropped below the table, it's just keep it to ourselves. Not waiting for an answer. You are not waiting for an answer from this ex that has their name in your mouth. This blue-eyed ex. How are you going to combat that? With the sass of your mama jokes, being humor, being the salve for the soul. What do we got? Someone's giving up the ghost here. They've given in. Towel. They're done. Your ex no longer believes that you'll come back, which is what you were going for. This is what you were going for. Salt and pepper, you or they may be a little bit older. Pestiferous. Someone's trying to fake a message through. Someone with hazel or green eyes. They're trying to fake a message through. That's your salt and pepper person. And again, wait for it, because there's nothing there. They're faking. Holding your breath. Don't hold your breath. There's someone here with blonde hair involved. This salt and pepper person, a blonde-haired person. This blonde-haired person holding your breath, this is their side piece that knows that you are still in play. Don't want me to talk about it. The blonde. That blonde is sitting back holding her breath, hoping that you don't answer. Hoping, because they're watching this salt and pepper, green-eyed. Maybe the green-eyed person is envious. This may be the same person, or this might be the person that they're like, I'm getting also this blonde-haired female energy is holding their breath about whether or not this salt and pepper, your ex, is still envious of your life or has green eyes and is still wanting you, and then is still waiting for you to answer, waiting for you to pick up. So this person, your ex, is giving up, but their side piece is still waiting to see, like, They haven't really... See, that's the thing about side piece. You're sitting around waiting for them to give up their primary for you, but they don't. They don't turn around and look at you like you're primary. There's only one primary. And if you aren't the primary in their life at the time, boom, you never will be the primary. Nobody graduates into primary position. Take a beat. You don't graduate from side piece into primary. You were never primary material. You were only ever a side piece. Yellow eyes. Somebody made a deal with a yellow-eyed demon. You're going to get involved and be the side piece. You're making a crossroads deal. Sucks to be you. Moving on. Moving on. I love this deck. This is the first deck that I wrote up by hand. Like my first personal input deck. If any of you are familiar with the vocabularium, you'll be excited to hear that as the channel grows, I'll be inviting you to participate in adding fantastic words to the vocabularium. Somebody is hanging on, doesn't want to let something go. No, that's not it. Your answer is no. You're being told no. Don't cross the bridge. It's Rainbow Bridge, but it was inverted. So you're being told no. It's not your time, maybe. That's too much. Someone hasn't had enough yet. Someone just hasn't had enough. They can't leave yet. They haven't had enough of it. I'm getting like they haven't had enough of a bad time. Shit. Yeah, there's a jinn involved. Fucking with their head. How are they fucking with their head? It's time to step out. Or maybe they're stepping out. Someone you're with is stepping out. Maybe they're not ready to take a commitment. It's time to step out. This could also be making demands of, look, dude, it's time to step out. Like, step up. But there's jinn involved, so no, they were never going to step up. They are not under the influence. Don't try to transmute this into something else. This is a red flag. You can leave any of those red flags. And let me tell you something. You don't have to wait for a red flag in order to say, nah. How about this? Normalize entering relationships to get to know the person. With even just like, well, if you don't, you're going to red flag yourself into a divorce 15 years from now. Normalize dating people in order to say no. The process is in order to, you should be saying no to relationships more than you're saying yes. Someone is in some pimp pusher energy here. What's going on here? Someone's faith is being challenged, or someone is testing your faith. Whew. God, it got hot in here. My heater turned on. I changed my setup and my vent is blowing right in my face. There we go. Mercy. Whew. Somebody's got a secret that fell on the other side of being a pimp pusher and faith. And they're, okay, so here's how this is. This is a physical, a relationship barrier that they're pressing to you. They're holding the secret. They don't want, that's the farthest away from you. Scorpio, It's a bad Scorpio you're involved with here. They don't want to see that they're after your total obliteration. They're playing with this barrier of Earth Angel based on absolute faith while they're being a pusher, and that's what they're hiding from you. They don't want you to see. That's the part. It's just this progression of cloaking that gets thicker and thicker. And on one end is who they're showing you, the representative that you date in the first year, to this barrier, this illusion of perfection, and having right down to insisting that you believe them. Trust me, trust me. Oh, trust me. You trust me. About this pimp pusher narrative around them. And they're it's delusional, the level of, it's not even denial, but they're playing it up in a way where they look, who, me? So that they can come back later with plausible deniability. People. There ought to be a gate for high vibing. There's got to be a gate somehow. Where's the gate? Hi, Steve with Fobs. Nice to have you here. Mila. Oh, come back, Mila. You know what? Your handle looks like Mila soup. I don't know if that's a joke. Glad to have everyone here. Someone was involved or was about to be involved in a power exchange relationship somehow. I'm getting that today's romance heavy. I haven't been getting a lot of business input. And this is somebody that you would take it personally. So that's why I'm getting it's a personal relationship. They were wanting you to come into a power exchange dynamic. Oh, let's see. Oh, they're clowning or hoping that you wouldn't see them clowning. There's a Leo here that was being a predator. They were under the influence. Oh, they tried to make out like it wasn't their fault. This didn't have anything to do with Jinn. This was just a nasty SOB, big fat fucking fail. They were not able to convince you that they weren't trying to do this playa energy. They were being a playa. And it's returned to sender. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. What the shit? Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, I never was good at tossing that way. Silly people, watch who you're hanging out with this season. People are evolving quickly to understanding what they have to hide about themselves in order to gain access to you. You are under psychic attack, and that includes, who's this? Earth Angels down here. Is this for my Earth Angels? That includes people who are going to they're trying to trick your intelligence into believing they are good people. Be careful who you're hanging out with this season. And thanks for subscribing. Let me know where you're hailing from. I usually do these readings so late that all of my friends coming into the room are from India. so let me know where you're chatting or visiting in the room with us today from. None of that was grammatically correct. What do we got here? A nice little package. I like when they come in like this. It is a picture I could literally paint. Someone has calmed down about their urges. They're being more self-supervising. This is insatiable turn down here. Instead of being in this like fuck around and find out energy, they're toning it down a little bit. It's a dark Virgo that is concerned about the boundaries that Sagittarius is putting off. Or Sagittarius, you need to have some boundaries when it comes to this dark Virgo. If you turn down this insatiable energy, this is your sigil. Because this is right in between. Look, here we got dark Virgo, the sigil in between the dark Virgo and Sagittarius. This is what is, whichever one of you I see, I get that it's the Sagittarius here that is wearing the sigil. Yeah, like big Christian cross energy. And I tell you, I've done it too. My last big run-in with the dark Virgo required that I tattoo a sigil on my body to prevent from broken hearts. And it works. It works. Let's see. It was meant to be an anagram, like a joke, like, oh, I'm going to get my man's name tattooed on my body. Yeah, but I did it in an anagram of his name that became this emblem for me. Like, I got it so that I see it every day and I never forget. And someone else saw it and goes, oh, it's a sigil. So these kinds of things, you may be going through a protective period, realizing that the things you're invoking to protect your peace are actually old, ancient rituals. And they're like that because they come from like a human core element. These are your archetypes. Someone in your circle wants you to be a succubus, or is looking at you, so you got a predator in your vibe. I get that they're not a predator because it's absurd that they would even think they could. They're not able to qualify as a predator, but there is someone in your energy that is doing that. What do we got here? Dig deeper? Nah, you're being encouraged to let this go. Don't dig any deeper on this. When you see confirmation, when you see this behavior crop, you're going to catch somebody leering. Don't take up that fight. If they're this person, if you catch them leering, do an evaluation of whether or not they think they can do anything about it. Because you are being warned against awakening their villain era. And that sounds a lot like blaming the victim here. But know your enemy and choose your battles. How you doing, Max? How you doing, Max? What's up with Max? What's Max doing? Max is being nosy this morning. Max wants to know why all the cards are on the floor. What else do we have? Oh, you need to reach into your meditation. This is a huge package here. Huge package. That's not a package. It's just something. Focus on the meditation. Some of us being called to meditation. I don't know about this. Someone's trying to tell you that your spirit team or originates in your groin. Someone's gaslighting you. This is combat. This person is trying to start a war in your mind. So what I get is if you do anything about this person that is projecting succubus onto you and you awaken their villain era. Max, lay down. No, stay right here and lay down. Psst, psst, psst. Max, come here, baby. Yeah. Okay. What's that? Off planet. Somebody will just like go nuclear on you out of nowhere, because they'll be in the fields. Be careful who you provoke. They're gonna act like they're intoxicated. They may be intoxicated. Careful who you flirt with. Careful flirting outside of your league. I hate that term. Oh, I hate that term. What I've come to understand, though, is that when men say to women, and it's always men that say this to women, I'm out of your league, what they're saying is they're being condescending. They make it sound like you are too good for them. And what they're telling you is, there's no way I want to be good enough to, like, there's no way I want to put in the effort to try to be the goody-goody that you are. Like, no, you look high maintenance. It's not flattery. They're telling you they don't want to do the effort. You are out of their they don't think you're important enough. It's condescension. You're too good for them is not flattery. It's, I don't want to have to be good enough to be, like, to live in your world. They're telling you, yeah, they're telling you who they are. So the class 6 has to do with being intoxicated. There's a failure to transmute these feelings. They're in love with you, but there's no way that they can ever operate in your realm. Oh, see, they want to be in these streets, but they are not a pimp. They are not a player. They want to, they wouldn't even enjoy that lifestyle. But because as in, freaking patriarchy, that's status. If they don't do that, then that's just one more thing that keeps them down here. There's a Taurus, a dark Taurus involved. This is a feminine Taurus in these streets. Somebody is hoeing it up. Somebody is hoeing it up. They're not having fun. They don't have this edginess to them. But if they don't do this, they get nothing. There's your dark Leo come back again. And a dark, this is a solid Virgo and Scorpio. And, this is dark cloud. And yeah, look. It's a power exchange. And they have, what? They called in for a starseed thinking they were going to get the cavalry. And what they got was a false starseed who is Skelly's in the cupboard. They're lying, or they've got secrets. These are not, it's not a secret. This person doesn't have their shit together. And they are not under the influence. They are lying. Lying right out in front. It's like the lie isn't even something they said. It was something that people were permitted to assume, and they just never corrected it. And it ended up elevating them outside of their strata. What? And they ran with it. Why wouldn't you? Wow. It's like it's so complicated. Like, are they a villain? Aren't they a villain? Circumstances set them up for a situation that it's the Peter principle. Yeah, there's no saving this situation. There is no cavalry. There is no cavalry. This is old society shit. Oh, my mother was an opera singer. Libra, and a crossroads deal. I put those two together pretty easy. Libra, my Libras that I've had experience with, it passes muster. It's exactly You need to let go. Somebody needs to let go of this Libra energy, this attention-seeking energy. Oh, what is this? Come on. And they're going to a dark Leo. There's a release from attachment, and I excel at most everything I do. And now I'm getting this pass energy is for Leo, and it's like, you can't pass for a Leo. You can't pass for a dark Leo. There's a Libra here that is super soft, that is trying to act like a dark Leo. Hey, hit that subscribe and the like, or just hit the subscribe button, and then let the channel play in the background while you enjoy your day. Explore a playlist. I don't think I have a playlist, but just explore it as a playlist, and allow what resonates with you to hit home, and leave the rest. But I'm pretty sure something will hit home with you. But the best way you can help to grow the channel and to help the channel get to the point where I can give live readings on the regular, and I can give personal readings by subscriptions and memberships, and I can really isolate the services for you. The best way to do that is to hit that subscribe button and then let the channel play to just, it's the number of subscribers and the number of hours that the channel plays. Again, we're working with this dark, or with this not earth angels. Someone's trying to make you believe they're an earth angel. Crossroads deal was involved. Yep. It's for a muggle to come off as an earth angel or a heavy player. It takes some deception. Someone's trying to convince you that they have it all, and they don't. And they most certainly do not. This isn't even a keeping up with the Joneses. They want you to believe that they are ultra confident in what they're selling you on themselves. They're trying really hard to sell you on themselves. They're trying to develop a cult of personality here, and they are not. They don't even believe it. They don't even believe it. All right, this brings us up to the hour. I want to thank everyone for being here. I come back soon. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let the channel play in the background and explore the other videos. If you're the first commenter on any of the shorts or videos, you make sure you include your question. You'll see if you're the first comment there. Include your question, because you'll be the winner of the first commenter free read giveaway. It's a 15-minute pre-recorded personal read answering your question. So hit that notification button, and you'll see when I return your comment with a link to your personal video. I'm so glad everyone could make it today. Thank you for subscribing. Every subscriber helps. And it helps grow the channel, and it helps keep me here with you. We can spend more time together exploring the universe. Thank you so much. Have a great day.